Newcastle United might not be able to count on Alexander Isak for much longer as the player seeks a move away from St. James Park. Eddie Howe will now need to sign a striker or two in order to have his squad ready for the Premier League and Champions League campaigns. Benjamin Sesko is a reported target for the club, and Newcastle would be willing to break their club record transfer fee to sign him. Could Howe perhaps chase another young striker instead? However, one who is even more prolific than Sesko. Newcastle's search for a striker. The likes of Julian Alvarez and Yoane Wissa have been earmarked as targets by Howe to bolster the club's attacking options of late. Both would be excellent signings, but Howe could go down a different route by making a move for Porto starlet Samu Agahoa this summer. That is according to The Guardian, who relay information that Newcastle might see Agahoa as a potential alternative to Sesko. One sticking point may be the price, as he has a release clause of €100 million, £87 million, although it remains to be seen whether Howe can negotiate a potential deal. Aged just 21, he could be an ideal long-term Isak heir and, dare I say it, even better than Sesko. Why Newcastle want to sign Samu Agahoa? Across his senior career thus far, Sesko has scored 90 goals across 210 games, which works out as a goal every 2.3 matches. In comparison, Agahoa has netted 54 goals in 117 matches during his embryonic senior career thus far, averaging a goal every 2.1 matches. On this basis, the young Spaniard is even more prolific than Sesko, and there is no doubt that he will get even better over the next few years. He burst into life during his maiden season with Porto. Aside from registering 30 goal contributions in all competitions, Agahoa also finished the season with a 23% goal conversion percentage, created 5 big chances, and scored every 119 minutes in the Portuguese top flight. It was no wonder that talent scout Jacek Kulig hailed the youngster as a monster in the making and for having such a complete profile after just a few months at Porto. His debut campaign was a successful one indeed from a personal point of view, and it is no surprise he is being linked with moves to the Premier League. When compared to his peers across men's next 14 competitions, the 21-year-old ranks in the top 4% for goals, 0.76 per 90. Furthermore, the striker ranks in the top 14% for touches in the opposition penalty area, 5.45 per 90, and in the top 16% for total shots per 90, 3.1. These statistics show just how prolific the player is in front of goal, and if Howe is serious about making a move for the youngster, Agahoa could be a wonderful signing. Much will depend on how far they are willing to take their interest in Sesko. But if the Magpies are looking for someone even more prolific, Agahoa should be at the top of their list.